Dear learners, welcome to the Excel Power Tool series. In this video, we are going to learn one another combined operation called merge queries. In merge queries also, the first operation that we are going to learn today is left outer join. Left outer join is the most important functions in the merge queries because it is exactly the function which works like VLOOKUP. Now, to get start with the data, please download the data files from the link given in the description box below. And let's start practical. The moment you download the folder, you will see one file called EPT 107 merge queries. Now, first of all, we will double click on the EPT107 merge queries left outer join file to open the Excel spreadsheet file. Let's double click on it. Now, we are having one query which we already have created called training schedule. Now, here what we need to do is based on the instructor code, we want the name of instructor also to be fetched over here beside this column. Now, since we have already created this query, let's check out where the query is. So we will go to first data and we will go to queries and connection tab. The moment we'll go to the queries and connection tab, we will see all the queries that has been created into this file. Now, the first thing is we will check out the queries which are there. So suppose if we want course schedule in use, then first of all we need to resolve the error inside this query. So what we are going to do is we are going to first resolve our course schedule query, and if you remember we have one query called instructor all. In instructor all, we have instructor ID, instructor name, and location that we have created in the structured data. Now, our job is to fetch the name of the instructor which are there over here inside this query. So, let's start with the practical. Now, let's double click on the course schedule to open the query. Now, since this query is not loaded from our system, first of all, we will load the data file training schedule from our system. Let's remove all the steps. Now, let's go to the cog sign to load the data from our system. Let's click on browse. Let's go to the EPT unit 1 folder and you can see training schedule file that is there. You please navigate to the file where you have downloaded this folder. Click on import. So we'll see your path will be displayed over here. Now let's click on OK. Now first of all, we'll right click on the data column and we'll select remove other columns. Now we'll expand the column, then we'll untick use original column name as prefix and then click on OK. Now let's do first transformation over here. We'll first promote the first row as a header. So let's click on use first row as a header in the transform group. Now let's do some transformation. Select the location column. Let's go to transform. Let's go to fill and fill down. Now here we are having date into the date variable. Then course code, I want it into the text data type. Course name, it is already there in the text. Instructor code, I want into the text format. And training, I want into the text format. And I'm having this course schedule query. Now, since this is a loaded query, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just click on close and load over here to make sure that this query is loaded from our system first. The first thing is to check whether our query that we have created is loaded properly or not. Along with that, we will resolve this error later also. Now, the only query that we require as of now is the course schedule query, and the another is instructor all. Now, if you click on instructor all, this is a connection only, so we cannot see what is there inside the query. So let's open again the course schedule file. I'll again double click on the course schedule file, and let's go into the Power Query editor window. Now, you see this query is just now we have prepared to the structured data. Now, what we want is, if you see, we have already created instructor all. Now, instructor all, I am having ID over here, instructor name over here, and location over here. Let's first of all select the appropriate data type, instructor name and location also I want in text data. So now if you see, I am having one query instructor all, I am having one another query called course schedule. Now, what I want to do is I want to edit this existing query, and I want to do something that based on the instructor code, I want to pull the data from this query. So if the instructor ID name appears in the course schedule, wherever course schedule ID appears, then I want the name of the instructor to be extracted in this query. So I want to actually edit existing query in such a way that beside this instructor code, I want the instructor name to be there and respective name should be there. Say for example 12102. So from this data it should go and check 12102 is there. Yes. Then what is the name of the instructor? Net Morris. So that should be fetched over here into this course schedule query. So what is merge query? First of all, understand, whenever you want to join two data tables horizontally based on common column, or it is known as a linking column also. So here we are having instructor code, which is a linking column, and if you see over here in the instructor all, we are having instructor ID. That's a linking column, instructor ID, and here it is instructor code. So if you see, the header name are different. It is instructor code, and here it is instructor ID, right? Remember, in merge query it is not necessary that the header name must be the same, because we are going to manually give the entry to the system that these are my linking column. Now let's do it. Just select course schedule query. Now if you see in the query tab, in the home tab, you will see combine group. Can you see merge query at the top? You will see something known as drop down beside the merge query. If you click on it, you will find two options again over here. Merge query is used when you want to edit the existing query, and merge queries as a new can be used when you want to create a new query and do not want to replace the existing query. As of now, I want to add the name of the instructor in this query itself only. Hence, I am going to use merge query option. So let's go to combine group. Just click on the drop down over here and let's select the first option called merge queries. Just select merge queries. The moment you click on merge queries, you will see a dialog box which is there. Now, since you are already in the existing query, so the first table will be selected automatically. Now, the second table you want is the instructor all. We have already created this as a connection. Now you see, I am having instructor code over here and I am having instructor ID over here. Now the header name are different. Now we don't need to worry the name of the header, because when merge query it is used, we have to manually select the column. So let's go and select the column. Select instructor code, then press the shift key and then select instructor ID column. So you will see below here green tick mark will be there, and it will be written the selection matches 14 of 15 rows from the first table. So if you see first table means the upper table. So upper table is our course schedule. The second table is our instructor all. So here what it is saying that out of all the 15 entries, 14 entries are matching, and based on that it is going to fetch the data. Now the most important is the kind, join kind. If you click on the join count operation, you will see all the options for the merge queries are listed over here. As of now, we are going to learn the first one, that's called left outer. The meaning of the left outer is all from the first. First mean the upper table. So all data will be taken from the first table and matching rows from the second table. So what it is going to do? Every record it is going to match, and if the record matches, then it is going to fetch the value over here. Otherwise, it is not going to fetch it. So first of all, select this two column, make sure it is tick marked, and make sure left outer join it is selected, and click on OK. So you will see the entire table will be fetched over here in this query. Now you see, because it's a table everywhere written, because entire data has been loaded over here. Now we need to click on this icon called expand. Let's click on expand icon. Now here, based on the common column, what do you want to fetch? So here I only want the instructor name to be fetched. So I'll tick only instructor name and I will untick all the other. And here also use original column name as prefix. I will untick it because I don't want instructor all to be prefixed every time in the header name. So I'll just take the instructor name and I will click on OK. So what is going to happen? Wherever this ID is going to match, it is going to go into the instructor all. It is going to match the name and it will retrieve the record over here. It is exactly working like a VLOOKUP. But benefit of doing this thing, it's fully automated and you can get multiple lookups simultaneously. Say for example, this time I have taken only the instructor name. Now let me just delete this tab and show you what is the meaning of multiple lookup. Say for example, I am expanding it and I want instructor name and location both. So in traditional Excel, we need to give up two lookup function. Here we don't need to do anything, just tick mark all this thing and click on OK. Both the columns will be fetched automatically. You see location dot one, because we are having location name column already exists over here. We'll see location is fetched over here again. So let's again delete it. I just want to make you understand that this is also known as a multiple lookup functions. I just want instructor name to be there and only name to be listed over here. So if you see, wherever the ID is matching, it is going to fetch the name of the instructor, and wherever it is not matching, it is going to report null. Now here we can also rearrange the column. I want the instructor name to be with instructor code. So just hold the instructor name column, drag it and release it. So now you can check out whatever the name of instructor is there, it will fetch over here. So based on this data table, all the data is fetched over here. This is exactly like a VLOOKUP. Benefit, again I'll repeat it, the benefit is not only single value but multiple lookups can be executed simultaneously. Now since my query is over, let's again go to close and load. Now since it's a loaded query, I'll click on close and load only. So if you see, this entire query will extract the data, transform the data, and you can see that along with instructor ID, instructor name will be fetched over here. Okay, so this is known as a merge queries, and inside the merge query we have seen the first option called left outer join. Left outer join is similar to what VLOOKUP function it is doing in simple Excel. So this is my first query. Let's first of all save this query. Now along with that we'll also resolve the query which are having error. So first of all I'll tuck down the helper queries. I'll again go to the staff menu, staff query. Let's double click on it. and let's remove the error. Let's delete this tab. Let's click on cog sign. Let's click on browse. Let's select the staff file and let's click on import. Now let's click on OK. Now the data is actually in the table format into the data column. So we'll right click on it and remove other columns. Now we are going to expand the column. Let's untick use original column name as prefix and click on OK. Now here we are going to do the transformation. Let's select first name and last name. Right click over here. Let's merge this column with a separator called a single space. And let's give this name staff name. Now let's give the data type ID. It's a text data. Staff name, it is already in the text. Start date, I want it the date format, so let's select date. Email ID, it should be in the text. Now department, I want in the text data type. Manager into the text data type, and location also into the text data type. Now let's rename this query as staff list. Now here only I'll again resolve the enrollment error also. Here inside the query also you can do the changes. Let's select the enrollments. Let's delete all the steps. Now let's click on the cog sign. Let's click on browse and let's navigate it to the folder where the file is being stored. Let's click on open. So you'll see your path will be there with the folder name enrollments and click on OK. Now if you see, the metadata will be extracted. Now let's click on content column. Right click on the content column and remove other columns. Now we'll select the combine file option on the right top corner. And it will show you the preview for the first file. Let's click on OK. So the file will be appended and the query will be resolved over here. Now let's select the data type, text, replace the step, and staff name, email ID, department, manager, branch, course name, and course date. They have the appropriate data type. So this query is resolved. Let me just stuck down the helper query. Now along with this you have table 1 which is coming from report file, table 2 coming from report PDF file, and table 3 which is coming from report file, and you see the final report which is there. Now here if you see in the PDF file, when the PDF file is coming, you cannot resolve the individual error. So make sure whenever a query which is coming from PDF file, and if you see the data is loaded in terms of PDF file, it is very difficult to prepare the data again. So what we are going to do is we are going to load this data file again entirely. So in PDF, this is one of the drawback that suppose if we try to resolve the error, what will happen that we need to go to the source file, then we need to go to browse, then we need to click on training report. Let's click on import and click on OK. Now here again you see you will have this kind of uh, things which is there, right? Now our actual data is over here. Now whenever you are resolving the query from the PDF, you need to make sure that since this was coming from table, you will have a table also and page also. Now what you have to do is from here also you can see the name of the table, page 1, page 2, page 3. So now what I'm going to do is from the name option, I'm going to select only the table 1 that I wanted and I'll click on OK. Now what I want is I want only the data which is there in the table 1. So I'll right click on the data and I'll remove other columns. Then I will expand this one. You'll see column 1, column 2, column 3 which is there. and I do not want original column name to be prefix, and let's click on OK. Now here we need to do the transformation again. If you see, the header are there in the first row. So let's use this option called use first row as a header. So you'll see my headers are there. Let me just do it over here. I'll select the data type along with it also. Place the current step. Now, similar thing I have to do it for the second thing. Let's go to table 2. Let's delete the steps. Now, let's go to the cog sign. Let's click on browse. Let's click on online training report file and click on import. Let's click on import. Now, this time I have to filter my name column by table 2. So let's click on the drop down. Let's select only table 2 and click on OK. So you'll see only table 2 will be there. Our actual data is there in the data column. So let's right click on the data column and select remove other columns. Now let's click on expand and untick this if it is tick mark and click on OK. Now here you need to understand that we need to give the name manually itself only. So let's give this name staff ID, which is there in the first file, then staff name and status. So this is the M code which is generated. Now again we are going to use this M code. So let's copy it, right click on it, copy it. Now we'll also select the appropriate data type over here. So let's select text data type, staff name also text, and status also text. Now let's go to table 3. Now we'll delete this step first. So let's delete all the step. Let's go to cog sign. Now this time I'm going to load the PDF file online training report. Let's click on OK. Now here I am going to filter my data over here. So let's click on this filter icon and I'll only select table 3 and let's click on OK. Then I will right click on the data column and I will remove all the other columns. Now I will expand the column and I'll click on make sure this is not ticked and click on OK. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a step and I'm going to paste my M code over here so that columns are renamed. Then I will select an appropriate data type. So staff ID, it should be text. Staff name, it should be text. And status, it should be text. Now, once you do this thing correctly, you will see automatically error will be removed from this report file. Because in report, the only operation that was done was append. So whenever the data is coming from PDF file, the number of table that you have loaded, only that thing you need to correct it. Automatically the report will be prepared over here in the last step. And you can see 3 columns, 51 rows. Now let's give this report name OT underscore report. That is what we have given in the last file. Okay. So now you can check out in the other queries, all the error will be removed. Along with that, we have done a merge operation. We have done the lookup function also, left outer join. That's a replacement of actually VLOOKUP. Here the benefit is we can have multiple lookups, and along with that we have removed all the files and we have also created online training report which we have appended in the last file also. Now let's click on close and load and we'll click on close and load only. Why? Because whenever we have a data which is there coming from our system, we need to make sure that all the errors are being removed. Let's take this down. Okay. So in this file, you have course list, you have course schedule, which is a merged query that we have done it. So now along with instructor code, I am having instructor name also. And remember, 99999 was not matching with any of the entries, so it is kept as a blank. Then we have loaded the staff list, then we have enrollments file, then we have instructor Sydney, instructor others, and instructor all. So this is the query from which we have fetched the data over here. Then we have table 1, table 2, table 3 as a connection, and only file that it is there, which is online training report. And remember, if you click close and load only, you can see this table 1, table 2, table 3 are kept as a connection only. So it will not be loaded again because we want only OT report to be loaded. Okay. So in this file, we have learned about the left outer join, which is a part of a merge operation. Along with that, how to resolve the error into the query, and how we can load again from the PDF table also. How we can resolve the error from the PDF file also. So in this video, we have learned about the one of the important operation called left outer join, which is a part of a merge query. It is a replacement of traditional VLOOKUPs that we use in Microsoft Excel. The benefit of using this is we can apply multiple lookups simultaneously. In the next video, we are going to learn about other operation inside the merge queries. So we are having inner joins and we are having anti joins also. So if you want more such of a videos to be uploaded, then please like my video, comment into the section below, share the video with your fellow mates, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Press the notification bell icon so that my latest uploaded videos reaches to you. I hope you have liked the video, and thank you all. I will see you in the next video.